Good evening all, welcome to the first edition of Live at 5 Friday Night Members News. 1 week to go till the season starts. I'm out here on the course having a look at what devastation last winter's left and how we're going to put things right. Follow me and let's have a look. Well, looking on the bright side, it's not all that bad to be honest. There's a lot of people done an awful lot of work on the course, both paid staff and volunteers this winter. So first things first, a massive shout out to those people who have put life and soul into it. Gareth Snell and his crew on a Monday, not to mention all the other days that they've been helping out after the storm came through a few weeks ago, and also the lads on the green staff. Through these conditions that we've had over the winter, it's not been the best working outside, especially trying to get the machinery and get all the heavy work done out on the course. So thank you very much to all those lads, paid and volunteers. You've done a stellar job. Now let's get our chin up and let's look forward to a wonderful season ahead. You're looking back from the river up towards the 5th tee. You can see a lot of clearance work been done in the trees separating the 4th and the 5th holes. All the little shrubs and the sort of thorn bushes, the brambles have been cleared out, ready for, hopefully the spring will come and the good grasses will come through and it'll be a lot easier to find your ball and play out of these areas. You see between the 7th or behind the 7th tee as well and the 5th fairway. This drain here actually comes all the way up to pass behind the 7th tee and right up to the middle of the 3rd fairway. So this drain here catches all the water runoff that comes from sort of the hill on the 2nd and down to the 3rd fairway. Now many of these holes have been shut over the winter period, 4, 5, 6, 15 and 16. That's why I brought you out here to have a look at some of the work that's been carried out. This is probably one of the most noticeable ones. The lads have redone the path, which was much in need of doing, from the 6th tee right the way down to the river. As you can see, they've finished it off, top dressed it with some stone and re-edged it, and it's a lot more presentable and also a lot safer for the members to make their way down the hill there. Good neat job here with the re-edging and the stone that finishes it off. Over time this stone will compact and it'll become a lot smoother. I'm sure you'll agree it's a vast improvement on what we've had previously. Now just quickly flipping round, although it does lead you over the bridge, please remember buggy users to go round and back over the 5th bridge. That's because the steepness of the slope, obviously, as we cross the 6th there, it's still very wet, and obviously the gradient is not safe enough for you to get your buggies up. So please remember, go back round and over the 5th bridge, providing that the 5th tee's clear. So now up here at the 6th tee, and just to highlight the challenge, the pure challenge we've got of not just lopping trees down, but really making sure the trees aren't encroaching too much in our playing area. This is what it's all about. This is another fine example. If you see over my shoulder here, I'm stood roughly in the middle of the 6th tee, the men's tee. So you can see there, you can see the green, you can just see the bunker on the right hand side. Now I'm stood in the middle of the tee. If I move over to the right hand side of the tee, which is predominantly the better surface but isn't used, just watch how much the trees encroach on the playing area and stop you from using this side of the tee. So that's why everything is always pushed over to the left hand side, simply because this boundary line of trees, which I remember as a junior they started off being about this big, grown over the years, and now it's a major job, a contractor's job really, to get them chopped down to a manageable size so we can open up this side of the tee and start using it again. So that there's just another example of a long list of as and when jobs. Obviously these are to do in more or less of a winter programme, and as funds allow us to, actually we could do with another Storm Emma coming back and blowing all these trees down only. That would help us a lot. Even walking over the course now, it gives you the illusion that it's quite dry because it's firm on top, but I can assure you there's a heck of a lot of water still draining from this place. So essential spiking and aeration of fairways is needed over the next few weeks just to encourage that early growth when the spring finally decides to arrive. The plan for this weekend is to finish mats, so we'll be off fairways as of Saturday. It will be preferred lies, closely mown only. play as it lies from the semi-rough and the rough. Looking like, because of the frost and the cold temperatures forecast for overnight Friday and Saturday, that we're going to be on temporary greens, but again, don't take my word for it right now. Scott will confirm that on Saturday morning. We have got an Alliance fixture as well, Foursomes Alliance against Stand on Sunday, as well as the Lady Captains opening day, so I'm hoping that the course is in good nick for everybody that's going to play this week. And in other news, over to the 15th, where we see a lot of clearing being done on the left hand side. Show you back to the tee there. A little bit unforgiving really. If you pulled your tee shot off the 15th, you often ended up in the bramble bushes and the thorns on the left hand side, but that's all been cleared now and he's being reinstated as part of the semi-rough, which in my opinion is a big improvement. So all to play for the final Winter League on Saturday. Don't know what we're going to play yet. We'll confirm that on Saturday morning when Scott gives me the course, depending on what we're on. But all to play for, as I say. Gary Lamont leads the way on 24 points, closely followed by Rod Buckley, Pete Neal and Mark Davis. Dave Weldon also with 2 wins to his name this side of Christmas, came with a shout. All it needs is a good round, either Saturday or Sunday from either one of those lads, and he can take the cake. And in other news, we've also added to our course offering upstairs in the studio. Yeah, you can play Wentworth West Course now upstairs in our very own warm cosy clubhouse. Really is true to life, as you see behind me. That's the first hole loaded up, and it's also set up in the format of the BMW Championship, which is played there every May. If I just swing around here and give you an idea of what Wentworth looks like, it's synonymous with the clubhouse and the surroundings. You see the BMW sponsorship boards up behind the tee there, so you can actually play the exact course that all the Tour Pros play at the end of May in the BMW Champs. Also super excited to announce a trip to Augusta National next year, 2019. That's right, we're working on details at the minute to take a handful of members over to watch the Masters and play some golf on some quality golf courses. Keep your eyes peeled for the details on these channels. And it's that time of year again, 1 week left to the start of the season. We're offering the Golf Pride free grip on your 7-iron promotion. We had Tommy Trinders in from locally suppliers Northern Golf in with a van this morning. We took delivery of all the latest styles from Golf Pride and Lankin. So call in the shop, take advantage of this special offer. You see myself, Ben or Ryan for your free grip on your 7-iron. We'll advise you on thickness and advise you on the rest of your set as well. Now before I sign out, next Saturday's opening day, 24th of March, where we see the official opening of the season here at Crompton and Royton. Captains driving 1 PM or thereafter, so come on down and support your captains and clap in the new year in style. We've got Captain Dave Harris, Lady Captain Jen Kenworthy and Junior Captain Karina May Tierney. I don't want to be betting who's the back marker of those three, Boothie, do you? But I'll let you decide who's got your money going on. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you
next week.